Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am currently working on my Saturday series video. This is video number 4. It is designed for the avid stamper. It is also a little bit different. I did a lot of prep work. We're going to do 2 of these and I just realized, I've got dog hair all over my sweater. I'm going to a doctor's appointment today. Not good, not good, not good. So, what are we doing? Well, I'm going to show you. I got these probably a year ago from the dollar store. I have others and other colors. I have one that's like green and white stripes with lemons, and I don't have anything with lemons on them. But anyways, this cute little stationery set. And I love the colors. This is really close to Pretty Peacock as we are using that color. This red is really close to Poppy Parade. The yellow, I would say, is a Bumblebee or Crushed Curry. And then, of course, the pink is either closer to Polished Pink or Marvelous Magenta. Magenta Madness, sorry. Marvelous Magenta was really old. So we're going to make 2 of them, but I have one to share with you to show you what I did. I don't know if you guys can you see it all in there? So these are going to be door prizes for my in-person event in July. Really cute, isn't it? I think it's cute. On the inside, I did add some little extra flowers here and there, and then I put it right back in its packaging so it'll be nice and protected. So we're going to make 2 of these. You can look at that one. Let's go over what you're going to need. So you're going to need one of these booklets, but you could do the same thing on, let me grab one. Excuse me, acid reflux. Let me show you a couple of things you could do if you can't find these little stationery sets. Okay. This little birdhouse, the whole thing would fit on something this size. This is a to-do list, a shopping list. You could do the same thing on either one of these. In fact, I know the color isn't, but you could cover up this whole thing in cardstock and change it up completely. The only thing you're really using in here is this. Or you could put this all onto a notebook, do a piece of cardstock there, and maybe a piece of DSP, and then do the birdhouse thing on this. So those are a couple of options. Also, something this size, I have a birdhouse here. I would put a piece of colored cardstock and then do my birdhouse. Let me show you. Where is the little? I have little bits and different things, and this is the little birdhouse stand. So you can see it would fit on there. Of course, you would need a piece of background cardstock. Dollar store, right? And then what else? See, look, it would fit on here. Ta-da! It would fit. And it would fit in the center of this. And I've got all the dogs tromping out to my stamp room this morning, early morning, and they're all want to be out here. All right, dogs. So anyways, there's some different choices for you. And here comes little Mr. Zed. He's a little Maltese poodle mix. He was found on the streets in California like 12 years ago. Was my son's dog. Now he's ours. He's always been part of the pack. So what are we going to need? Well, you're going to need the little stationery set, right? And then I used 3.5 by 4 piece of white for my birdhouse. I did the stand in Pretty Peacock. 1 by 3.5 in Pretty Peacock. I have the house bits. So I did the scallop in the Magenta Madness. Sorry, I'm going to get it right maybe. I did the rooftop in Poppy Parade. That little trim. This is actually an old piece of Summer Sun. I found it in amongst the Bumblebee, and I know it's Summer Sun. But this is it. So I have a few more pieces I can die cut of Summer Sun, and then that's it. I used the Thanks and Beyond dies. I used the Thanks, and I did it twice. Let me show you. So I did it once in Magenta Madness and once in Poppy Parade. And then I did the bottom of the birdhouse in Poppy Parade. And I did flowers. I did a little 3/4 inch circle in Poppy Parade and little leaves in Pretty Peacock. And then I have a whole bunch of flowers because I just die cut them as I was cutting things, right? So I have pink Poppy Parade and the Summer Sun. And then I tried these. I don't think I saved the one I messed up. I tried coloring these and it just did not come out well. So those also are available for me. And I have 2 sets because we're going to make 2. So let's get started. Put that with that set. Pardon me, acid reflux, just having a bad time right now. All right, so we can work on this part. So, right? So this is what I started with. So I stamped my birdhouse in Magenta Madness. Yes, I did. I really, really, really did. Let me move those out of the way. And I just had them. Huh. We're really only stamping with these 2 stamps, if you believe it. This is it, right? So I took the splattery background, and you can start anywhere you want on here. It doesn't matter if you stamp on the roof or any other part of this birdhouse because you're going to be covering it up with other paper. So it doesn't really matter. So there's my birdhouse. And all of this is now done. I'm setting that well away from me. And we are done with the Magenta Madness. Of course, ink on me. Just the way it happens. So next, I'm going to glue a few pieces down on this one. And then these are the ones that are done. So this is the bottom. And then we will stamp the bottom for the other because I just want to show you. Now these little pink rhinestones, guys, my aunt had given me some and I used a whole bunch of them on this because I thought they went really well. So this is my little bottom of the birdhouse and I stamped this wee little detail on here and it's going to be cold. The glue is going to be cold. Yes, it is. I am not looking forward to the drive. But this is an important checkup. As this is in May when I'm recording this, you guys will see it in June. But this checkup I'm going to is a checkup with the surgeon who did my cancer surgeries. And he's not willing to call me cancer-free just yet. But every time, he's following me for a couple of years, first it was every 3 months I went in, and now it's like every 6 months. And every time I go in and I get a good report, the chance of it coming back goes down. Because I was way up there, like over 75% chance that this type of skin cancer would come back. And it could be undetectable because instead of growing on the surface again, it will grow deeper into my body and then it tries to migrate up to your lymph nodes, which it wasn't in my lymph nodes. I caught it really soon. I can say the doctors caught it very soon. They got me in so quickly to have the surgeries. So I'm really thankful. They tested my lymph nodes. That came back negative. It's great. All right. A little bit of extra glue there. All right. So my roof line. And then I'm gluing this down. And then I'm going to show you how I stamped everything. All right. So that's one. Now let's do the stamping in Poppy Parade for this birdhouse. And I have to get those supplies out of this baggie. So we need a bottom and the top of the roof, the middle or the trim piece, and then our scallop piece. We don't need the scallop or the trim piece at this moment. We just need this. So on this one, what I did is I started up here at the corner, because I've done it a couple of different ways. The easiest ways was to start there and stamp, and then just continue like so, and then turn it this way and stamp. It just is easier than me trying to get one right there up at the top. So this one I started, I need to do it upside down. It's just how I am. So I started in the center, and this is the top of it. Oops, didn't get it quite there, but that's okay. The flower will mostly cover that up. And again, in the center, and then the end pieces. Now you could take this and you could stamp all inside this little stationery set. I'm not going to do that. Nope, nope, nope. So let's glue these down. So we're going to start with the bottom again. My bracelets. I love my bracelets. My daughter, she had got me a subscription to, and I had to tell her no more, because I can't wear anymore. But they glow in the dark. Not this one. This is some kind of a Russian stone. But this one is a Nugu, N-U-G-U, I think so. Nogu, N-O-G-U, and this one. And when you wear them, they, out in the light, they glow in the dark. And I have one more. Not wearing that one today. And I have earrings that match these. Huh. And I'm not wearing those either today. I took my earrings off one set one night and asked my husband to put them on his dresser, and he hasn't been able to locate it. But if you were to see the dresser next to my husband, you would understand. He has a tray and he just piles so much stuff in there. And I go over there every couple of months and I clean it up, and then he can't ever find anything. Not that he could in the first place, in my opinion, but oh, my daughter is calling. And I'm sorry, baby, I can't answer your phone call right now. I mean, I could stop the video and do part 2, but I really don't want to. Okay, we'll do the birdhouse. And then, yes, I'm going to have to stop the video because I want to make sure she's okay. I mean, something could have happened to her car while she was driving or something. She was on her way to work. All right, so there's our 2 birdhouses. Let's get that glued down. And it's 13 minutes into the video, and we are going to, I'm going to show you how I glue this down, and then I will stop and color. So on the pink one, I've done one way, but I decided I liked the pink in the background. I'm just putting a line of glue at the edge of the letters to the right, because I want this to be offset. So then I take this and I try to start with the T. It gets a little wonky sometimes. There we go. That looks really good, actually. And there we go. We have our thanks done. And you have that outline in the back. So I'm going to stop this and I'll call my daughter and see what's up. And then I'll come back and do part 2. Thanks for watching. And hopefully you come back to see how this comes together. See you in a bit.